Welcome to our first e-learning lesson. So today we're going to talk about or review two-step inequalities. Okay, so something that we've done for a while now. After taking our test, I just think it's good to go back and review and take care of some issues that we had with our test. So our e-learning assignment is due tomorrow, Tuesday, December 4th. So you need to make sure that you have that with you. That's how we take attendance for this e-learning day. All right, so we're going to go through. We're going to just review three different types of problems that we've had. So first one, negative 7x minus 21 is less than or equal to 28. Okay, so as we've talked about, first thing we want to do is we want to add or subtract. Okay, we want to add or subtract to get rid of this number that's hanging on with our variable. Second thing we want to do then is to isolate our variable by multiplying or dividing. Okay, and as always, we want to remember that we need to have our variable at the end on our left side in order for us to graph it. All right, so here we go. So negative 7x minus 21 is less than or equal to 28. So we've talked about in some cases it might be beneficial for us to circle this negative 7x to show that we want to keep this together for our second step. So opposite of adding 21 or subtracting 21 is adding 21. So balancing our equation, balancing our inequality. If I add 21 to the left, I need to add 21 to the right. Equal sign across. Opposites, they cancel. So I end up with negative 7x on the left-hand side is less than or equal to, I need to add up my 28 and 21. So 8 and 1 is 9, 2 and 2 is 4. So basically doing two single-step inequalities. So now, what do we notice about negative 7x is less than or equal to 49? We notice that my 7x is negative. So what do we talk about? When we have a negative coefficient, we want to circle that and then circle our inequality. Why? Circle it to reinforce that we need to flip it. So the opposite of multiplying by negative 7 is dividing by negative 7. So we use our division bar and divide by negative 7. If we divide by negative 7 on the left, again, balancing our inequality, I need to divide it on the right. When I divide by our negative here, that tells me that I need to flip my inequality. So it's from less than or equal to greater than or equal to. My negative 7's cancel. I'm left with x on my left-hand side. Opposite signs. My answer is negative. 49 divided by 7 is 7. So my inequality, my solution is x is greater than or equal to negative 7. Now what do we need to do? You're right, we need to graph it. Just make our number line. Negative 7 in the middle. Negative 6 and negative 5. My bigger negatives to the right. Negative 8 and negative 9. My smaller negatives to the left. So is it going to be an open or closed circle? It's equal to, so it's going to be closed. Because negative 7 is a solution. Now I want numbers that are greater than negative 7. So I'm going to draw my arrow to the right. It follows the same direction that my greater than symbol points to. Okay? So here's our first example. Here's our line-by-line solution. There is our number line, our graph. All right, so let's come over here to the second one. Okay? So 3p plus 2 is greater than or equal to negative 10. So again, Let's go ahead and let's circle our variable, okay, our 3p. Let's just tell me I'm going to drop that down. I don't want to worry about that right now. So we look over here. So plus 2, opposite of adding 2 is subtracting 2. Equal sign across. So now I choose cancel. I'm dropping down my 3p is greater than or equal to. Let's come back. Negative 10 minus 2, so plus and negative. So same signs, I add. So my answer is going to be negative 12. Okay, so now I have 3p is greater than or equal to negative 12. All right? Do I have a negative here? No. So opposite of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. Since I'm dividing by a positive number, my symbol stays the same. So my 3's cancel. I'm going to drop down my p. That negative 12 only matters for our answer. So negative 12 divided by 3 is negative. Opposite sign is negative. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay? So my solution P is greater than or equal to negative 4. Number line. Negative 4 in the middle. Negative 3, negative 2 to the right. Negative 5, negative 6 to the left. Again, as our previous problem, we're greater than or equal to, so I'm equal to, so negative 4 is a solution, so I want to close circle. I want numbers that are p is greater than, so I want numbers that are greater than negative 4, so I'm going to draw my arrow to the right. So for our second example, here in this case we had an addition inequality, okay? And then there's our graph. All right, third one, a little bit different. So again, negative 2 is greater than m divided by 6 minus 7. So I know my variable's on the right-hand side now. Okay, so let's circle, because I'm going to let that hang around until my second step. So how do I get rid of this minus 7? What's the opposite of subtracting 7? Good, we're going to add 7 to both sides. Equal sign across. Drop my symbol down. Drop our m divided by 6. Now, negative 2 plus 7. 7's bigger, so my answer is going to be positive. Opposite signs I subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. So I have 5 is greater than m divided by 6. Okay? Opposite of dividing by 6 is multiplying horizontally by 6 over 1. Remember, we can also put our 5 over 1 to help me balance my inequality, top and bottom, top and bottom. So if I multiply by 6 over 1 on the right, I need to multiply by 6 over 1 on the left-hand side. Again, I'm multiplying by a positive number. So when we multiply by a positive number, our symbol does not change. Okay, so my 6's cancel. I'm left with my m on my right-hand side. 6 times 5 is 30. All right, so now what we talked about earlier when we went through our steps over here. I never want my variable on the right-hand side, so we just need to rewrite it with it on my left-hand side. So m is less than, so we're not changing anything, we're just writing it. We're writing the same thing down with my variable on the left-hand side. So m is less than 30. Okay? Last step, graph it. Number line, 30 in the middle, 31, 32 to the right, 29, 28 to our left-hand side. Now, is 30 less than 30? So we come back and we want to see what type of circle. Is 30 less than 30? No. So 30 is not a solution. So I want to have an open circle at 30. Now I want numbers in that are less than 30. So what numbers are less than 30? Well, we all know that 29, 28, so all these numbers to the left are less than 30. All right. So here are 3 examples that cover a lot of the problems that you're going to have on your e-learning assignment. If you would happen to have questions, you can email me. I have my email up from Wednesday when you get the assignment to Monday when you should have it done, okay, or your e-learning day. So if you have any questions, you can email me and we'll take care of those. So good luck, and remember, just as a recap, these assignments are due Tuesday, December 4th.